Hello, hello. I return. How's it going, folks? If you're still here with me, then I appreciate you. I know that was a bit of a wait here. Had a brief power outage, weather-related, as I've got storms moving through the area. In a more rural direction these days, so I'm a bit more vulnerable to having the weather knock out my power, as we've seen a couple of times this month. Summer storms have been doing it. Oh, that's all right. We're back online now. And I want to pick up where we left off here in our Ironclad run. Where I was... Oh, yeah. I was going to punch these bugs to death. Shreds, you say? Kill the bug. Bugs. Kill the bugs. And I'll draw a card 2 for whatever that is worth. It's not worth much. 5 currently. This saves 2 health. I'll drink one of these. Sure. Plus. Kind of nice with the bully. Honestly, feels unnecessary, though. I think we want less. Yeah, finish consoling all the changes into the seed? I did. I did finish. Nostalgia's kind of funny. Just here to remove 1 strike. Yeah, 1 strike. And I could still buy Candelabra. Hard to argue against that. Welcome. Very hard to argue against that. Maybe I could have removed another card, but who cares? Uppercut, then Colossus. I think so. Only 4. Perfect. That's a lot of card draw. Then I gain 5 energy. Here we go. The deck is starting to work. In fact, we just kill both of them. Seems good. Vicious. That's card draw. Did I see the Filter to the Spire mod has been upgraded already? Yeah, actually, one of the things I had time to do while recovering from the power outage was install Filter to the Spire. So we will be able to use that to get a Dowsing Rod next run. Give me the event. It was a fight, of course. Double punch. That easy. We are clobbering here. This Havoc says plus on it. I am willing. I am willing to Havoc here. And we upgrade this. Okay, yeah, this run is starting to get off the rails here. We might have to make some adjustments if we see that we're fighting Aeon Glass Act 3, but I think overall we'll probably be completely fine. Not the bees. Anything but them. Nice draw. Sweet. Punching time. Nice, we drew all the dazed? That's actually really good. Because then I can get actual attacks on this turn. Excellent. Is it enough, though? Let's see, if I set up strike for 15, we get 3 points of strength, so this does 24. 15 plus 24 is 39. Yes, that's enough. Excellent. We get the bronze scales from the B guy. Of course we do. Taunt plus is here. It's very good now that we have Vicious plus. So I am going to add it to the deck. I'm thinking about this energy potion over the block potion. Let's do it. Remove 2 cards, add a normality. I would love to do that. Not even kidding. I would love to do that. The normality will be very annoying short term. Long term, though, this is a great exchange. Surely nothing bad will ever happen. No, this is actually quite awkward, huh? Maybe I make a perfect fit Flash of Steel. Was Taunt always so purple? It was, but it had a blue border, so it maybe didn't look as purple. Now that the border is gray, the actual background art of the card stands out more. Does Perfect Fit make the Infinite easier in any way? Not really. No, not really. Yeah, I play too many way too many cards per turn. Let's go Perfect Fit on the Flash of Steel. Might as well. Would 4 random rare relics be better than the old version of History Course? Probably. That'd be pretty strong. That's a lot of rare relics. Any bricks on Havoc? I don't think so. Nice. That was a good one. Okay, in that case, Tremble you. Bully you. Tempted to bash. I can bash and then Energy Potion. Should have done that before bullying, though. I think I just take some damage here. Oh. Excellent. Oh, yes. Oh, right. That didn't apply Vuln, so I don't draw cards. I forgot about that. It's fine, though. Punch. We get the fish. Every time we add a card to the deck, gain money is decent. Second True Grit is here. It's not a bad idea. I think let's just take it. Let's just get the second True Grit by any means necessary. Get the stupid... Actually, Squash is fine, right? This draws cards. It's another Pummel Strike, effectively. So that's actually good. Yeah, that's a Pummel Strike plus. Second Colossus, not bad, but with what I'm trying to do with the deck, it's not relevant. Okay, now I'll Energy Potion. Punch. And then delete 1, defend. Great. Nice. Okay, we don't want to kill this turn because I don't want to boost this attack. Yes. Guess that's fine. This would be a lot faster if I had a way to exhaust multiple cards at once. That'd be nice. Actually win the fight well before we get anywhere close to being infinite, but we are pretty close. GG. Oh, these will help. Which one do we take? Honestly, they all help in their own way. Hard to argue against Dark Embrace or Offering. I think Dark Embrace is probably the better option. Offering is nice, though. We already have so much energy, though. Let's take Dark Embrace. We definitely want to add more draw here. And what's up, tanks? Fight me, Ironclad. You transform cards into Maul, which would be funny. They still wouldn't be good. I'm pretty happy with 7 block a turn. GG but GG. How does tanks respond when you tell him a dad joke? Die. No refunds. Dad jokes are not weapons. Yes, they are. Based on the amount of injuries I've inflicted on chat, they definitely are. I'm gonna go to 2 shops, even though it might not actually matter. You punch, nerd. Nerd. Stream counts as a new one, so you get more watch streak. There you go. Happy to help. You're welcome. Yeah, that fight was super free. We are not fighting Aeon Glass, by the way, so we're full send on going infinite here. Okay, no need for anger then. Create a custom card to add to the deck. Power or skill? Ooh. Both of these are good. There's 2 good hits on skill. How do I feel about power? No, I want skill. Because we can either take 8 block, draw 3, or 8 block, gain 2 energy. Those are both good. We always get one of those. There we go. 8 block, draw 3. I'll take it. And the 15 gold. Back. Flip. Yeah, there's 3 options. There's 3 different card types. Attack, power, skill, and then you get offered 2 out of the 3 for that. So There are 9 total Mad Science cards, 3 attacks, 3 powers, 3 skills. And each time you encounter the event, you get to choose amongst 4 of them, choosing one of 2 categories and then one of 2 cards within that category. Bonk. I'll do it. Nice. Good draw 1. Good top deck. This is all going very well. Why did Double Tap get a name change? I have no idea. A very good question. Why did Double Tap get a name change? Panache is kind of funny. 200 gold for the next remove. I can actually afford that. Yeah, let's go for 2 removes. Thoughts on Hidden Gem? Good if your deck is very small, which is decently the case here. I think Hidden Gem just slows the deck down rather than speeding it up, though. So I don't think it's any good here. Oh. I'll punch you twice. Then I'll Shackling Potion. Don't debuff me anymore, please. Thank you. There's the Burning Pact. Excellent. Been waiting for that. Exhaust a card, draw more cards. It's perfect. Schberg, thank you so much for the Prime sub in 2 months. Appreciate you. I really want to draw these cards together, don't I? I think I do. Definitely. Although, let's draw 4 first. Wait, no, I'm dumb. I ran out of energy because I'm foolish. That was incorrect of me. Definitely was meant to expect to fight first. Miscounted there. Now I feel like I don't need to lose health. I think so. Yeah, Bully is great damage here. Okay. Chandelier for even more energy on turn 3. I love it. Oh, this is going perfectly. We'll take the letter opener. That's probably infinite damage or something. I don't know. you know. Yeah, Colossus was very good there. What about now, though? There's 3 of them are attacking me? This is spooky. (13 + 19 is 32. Kill this one. Nice. Beautiful fight. Another Havoc Plus. I don't think I want that. Do I think my experience as a chemistry teacher helped me build my streaming career? A little bit. You know, it was like public speaking practice, which I think was pretty useful. And it's also tolerance for getting the same question asked every day over and over again, which also helps. All right, we're going to attack Potion here. Ooh, Whirlwinds. How much damage is that? Probably I want to Pillage, not Whirlwinds. Would I still love my chatters if they were worms? No. Next question. Making my cards ethereal only makes me stronger, fool. Or does it? Not. To shreds, you say? Okay, that was a pretty good look at what we're trying to do here, which is delete deck and become infinitely powerful as a result. If you let him exhaust your entire deck, then yeah, usually that means it's game over. There are a couple of things you can do. I'm going to buy Fiendfire here. Fiendfire card remove. Would I be able to go infinite against Aeon Glass? No. That would be a problem with the stupid statuses. Yeah, Fiendfire, card remove. Thanks to the power of the fish. Pat, thanks for the Prime sub and 3 months of support. Medkit. If only there was Medkit. That'd be nice. Medkit would be good here. Speaking of, have a rock. How's it going, Valkyrie Rocket? Shout out to YouTube for bringing in lots of folks, making the stream even cooler all the time. Okay, delete this junk. Delete this junk. only down to 1 triggered as well, I see. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep, infinite achieved. Punch. Upgraded mad science is innate, sure. Skip the rest of this. Which card gives you energy but stops you from getting energy this turn? That was Expectify, but they reverted the change. So now it no longer stops you from gaining energy. This run should be evidence as to why you can't do that. Definitely needs to stop you. Or it's easy infinites for Clad all the time. I still have Taunt, right? Okay, we can just Fiend Fire this hand. Holy. Bloodletting of the Gods. And then I guess Colossus to save health. Perfect. Now we're pretty much here now. So expect to fight. Perfect. Okay, get rid of strike. Having either of these is fine. Get rid of bully. I don't actually have that many attacks anymore. It's a slight problem. This is fine, though. That's... perfect. Get rid of Burning Pact. Get rid of Trigrit. Which then gets rid of Bloodletting. Okay, let's try that. When is it his turn? It's not. It's not his turn, not now, not ever. Squash draw itself. It's a good question. No. Interesting. So yeah, we just kind of have an infinite here. Kind of. Only if I do it correctly, though. It's like... Expect to fight... Squash. Havoc the Mad Science. Expect to fight. Flash of Steel. Expect to fight. Yeah, so we do expect to fight, squash, expect to fight, pommel strike over and over again. This is an infinite. As long as we can keep applying vulnerable. Even with only 2 attacks in the entire hand. GG, nerd. You're wrecked. Okay, surely Queen will be harder, right? With the bound effect, we can't just go infinite, surely. Or can we? But what if we just could? What then? Also, ow. Why are you so dangerous? Gonna play the Feel No Pain. We can, and don't call me Shirley. Okay, nothing too complicated so far. Burning Pact Bash. Guess I should be hitting Queen now, right? Yeah. Burning Pact is still around, but it is bound. I think it's time to just Fiendfire. Okay, those can both go. And once again, we're infinite. It is that easy. When is it their turn? It's not. And unlike doing the same thing with Bloodletting, we never run out of health or anything. We don't have to spend any resource to do this. GG. But yeah, that's why Expect to Fight was given that provision in the first place, and why it honestly probably still needs it. GG. Kill. Everybody kill. GG. Do you think Expect to Fight or Vicious is the bigger problem? Well, there's a lot of ways to get the draw engine, right? You can use Vicious, you can use Dark Embrace, you can use Pillage. And there's even some other options for Clad. You can just use Pommel Strikes. So it really is the energy side that is the limiting factor at the moment. We're going to go random again. This time we have Filter the Spire to give us a Dowsing Rod. I want to play a Dowsing Rod start. But whomst will play it? I guess we'll do random. It took 574 seeds to get a Dowsing Rod, so I'm glad glad I didn't try to do that the hard way. Load Runner, thanks for joining the almighty list of channel cuties. All hail Twitch chat. We got a new cutie on the list. Welcome, welcome. Can Filter the Spire get you specific Neow's Bones combo? I think so, because you can specify specific relics and Neow's Bones. You might be able to. It won't always work the way that you want it to. But yeah, let's take the dowsing rod. Okay, this is a fast payoff, right? Wait a second. That's like the earliest possible dowsing rod payoff. We get it before the mid-act chest, which is spicy, but then the act is kind of garbage, right? So why would I want to do that? Seems iffy. What else we got? Not much else, right? Not much else. I could do it here. That's more reasonable. To get through this fight, though. So what does the dowsing do? Dowsing is a quest card that says, after you enter 5 event rooms, transform this into Abundance, which is a discovery type card that makes you a free power, which is pretty sweet. I guess we'll go 3 events and see how we feel about going left or right, depending on what we found. Just hit the one with less health, I guess. Wrong one, apparently. Dual cast, what do you got? Okay, good. Oh. Good try. I am a big fan of boost away, especially in underdogs. Yes, let's take a boost away. Yeah, no rest site before the first elite's usually pretty scary. Our second event is a combat. Okay, that's going to complicate things. We'll see what the other events are, too. Ooh. I like Refract a lot. One card that does just so much damage. We will take the Refract. And Clumsy and a Relic? Maybe? Neither path I'm going on involves a shop. Give me the Relic. Smoothstone. Blocking. That's a Relic. And a pile of trash. Towering pile of scrapped weapons, discarded trinkets, and other oddities. If the Spiral event on Silent and have Finisher, is it worth considering a Spiral Strike over a Defend? Yeah, worth considering. Both Spiral Strike and Spiral Defend have their own uses that are not that bad. We summon the Relic. Give me a Relic. The Boot! It has been summoned! Boot deck. I actually get 7 events if I go this way. That seems like a really bad Act 1. I'm going to go this way. Even if it's maybe a bad idea. Might be a bad idea. If it is a bad idea, we can always start a new run. 13 twice. Perfect. Shadow Shield, even better. Big block plus a Dark Orb. 12 block. You're a gambling addict if you love events. They are fun. They have the fun factor, but they are not good at helping you deck build very much. No, they're not very good for deck building. Tesla Coil with boots? I mean, it does a slight amount of bonus damage, but it's not, I wouldn't say good. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's good. That's fine. Okay, killing it would be good here. Turbo is nice with big, expensive cards. It's not that good with 3 curses, though. I should maybe take just a Cold Snap or something. Yeah, Cold Snap seems much more well-reasoned here. Okay. Take a Cold Snap. Nice block. Oof. That sure is the draw of all time. I guess that's probably Swift Potion, huh? Seems like it's gotta be. Doing well, though. Okay, now we can take Turbo. Or Skim. I'll take a Turbo. And we get to the Elite fight. 37 HP should be plenty. We have Refract for this fight, so I am not worried here. I do plan on using the Distilled Chaos. Not sure when. It depends on where Refract ends up. Now seems like a good time. What do you got? Rah, got it. Refract. Get wrecked. Perfect. Okay, we want to kill this one to save health as well. Excellent potion. The Dark Orb's always going to hit the one in the middle here. Don't believe I can change that. Yeah, I don't think I can change that because of them getting block when you hit them. So let's just zap, then Cold Snap. Dark Orb won't consider block. It's also not random if they have the same health. It'll be the front one, which is this one. Yeah, we can't make the Dark Orb target a different one there. We'll just take 10. That's all right. Okay, that fight was not perfect, but it was a victory, and that's the important part here. Because now we are free to go to 2 event rooms, get rid of the stinky quest card, and maybe, just maybe, start to have a good run. Maybe. Ow. Hey, look, downsides. Heck. Well, HE-double-C. Did Sunder need the glow up? I don't think so. I don't know why it got a glow up. Felt completely unnecessary. Fastest hologram in the West. And I can replace it with a new quest card. I love that. Imagine not having a curse in your deck. Honestly, I'm kind of into it. Wait, don't we have a challenge run for doing a certain number of quests? Hold on. Yeah, win while completing 3 quests is a challenge. Now that we have a new quest, I can, let's go for it. All we have to do is beat Terroriel. What's the worst that could happen? There's a chump, right? Smile. Alright, abundance. What do you do? Choose one of 3 powers to be free. How about a freaking buffer? Sounds good. Good job, abundance. Okay, hologram shadow shield here. Hologram refract was tempting. Abundance. We get a Guria. Great. Definitely what I wanted here. I'm pretty happy with boot sequence in this deck. Yeah, we like boot sequence here. Make our turn 1 less vulnerable to being dumpstered. And with a buffer potion in this deck, I am going to upgrade a card here into this fight. Hologram upgrade looks good. We could upgrade abundance to get upgraded powers, although I really don't think that's actually that good of an upgrade. We'll upgrade hologram. Block. Okay, this is fine. Hello. Get booted. I see. Favorite boss in Spire 2? I think mechanically and thematically, I really like the Insatiable. Really cool design on that fight. Alright, Abundance. Okay, these have been pretty good upgraded, actually. I will take Consuming Shadow. Now, at the end of our turn, we evoke the orb in the leftmost slot. It's going to allow us to use our dark orbs more aggressively here. I see that works the bad way, though. Might be dead here. Well, hold on. We get Evoke Frost. 20 block here. 12/2 is scary. We live, though. Get our Dark Orb evoked so I can just kill it next turn. This is guaranteed win. Oops. Oh, I should have ended turn without using the Nunchaku. Ice Lance is pretty hype. Another big, expensive card. With a lot of orbs involved. Multicast could go pretty hard, too. With the Refract and the Turbo and the Dark. Yeah, Multicast is pretty good here. I think I will take Ice Lance. But I would definitely take Quadcast. If we get offered Quadcast. We don't get offered Quadcast. We get offered Snecko Eye with Refract, Shadow Shield, Glacier, and Ice Lance in the deck. I like that a lot. Also hologram. Easy. That's a very nice Snecko Eye. There's also Bias Cognition. The card looks really cool, but I don't like it very much with no way to negate that downside. It's a nice enough card. Bias Cog does slap very hard with Refract. That's worth pointing out, but not nearly as hard as the Snecko Eye does. No way. Okay, quest number 2. We also have to go to some event rooms to try to get the 3rd quest, right? We have to meet Mr. Balls on the field of battle. You get a shop after the chest, which is nice. Thanks. Thanks, Snecko Eye. Nice hands. Nice hands. Classic. Classic. The Snecko tax continues to be real, but then, suddenly, what about free Icelands? I think that's the important thing to recognize, actually. If you have one turn where you can only play one card, and then one turn where you have a free Ice Lance, you have benefited. That is a net gain. Do I take Feral now? Yeah, Feral with Snecko is pretty badass, so I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. Then you can do things like Feral Refract. I think I take a Capacitor Plus, is what I do, to get 3 more orb slots. I like that. Why is it blue? But why blue models? I could have played Turbo and killed. Sure what I was thinking there. 1 buffer, please. Hologram Ice Lance. You heard me. Loop's not that bad, but without an upgrade, not that good either. Definitely don't want to go for the Eyes or Momentum Strike, as the Snecko Eye will nullify their upsides. So that's a big old skip. And probably a Divine 6 times. We really want to find the rare card, because rare cards with Snecko Eye have got to be really good. So let's look for the rare card. Look for cards we want to be... Okay, we find the box. Guess if you give me the box in the first click, I'm just going to go for it. The uncommon. There's the rare. Sweet. Okay, great. Get a Vambrace. Get Shadow Shield number 2 or Subroutine. Voltaic. He's kind of bad, actually. Huh. Weird. I guess I don't want Voltaic. I'll take Subroutine. Subroutine's crazy. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Thanks for the Vambrace. Uh-oh. Ooh, I shouldn't have used that. Alright, we have buffer if we need it. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I didn't draw any block. Great. Well, nice knowing you, buffer potion. Unless... No. Yeah, nice knowing you, buffer potion. My money. Want to kill it. Thank you for not taking my money. Perfect. Barrage Plus. Nah. Hologram, yes. Debt remove, yes. Rolling Boulder? Boulder's pretty funny here. All for one. That's the other option, right? Hologram all for one or the Boulder. I think I take the Boulder for fun. Hologram all for one, very good here, of course. But let's go Boulder. This choice is bold, but this choice is even bolder. And I can still buy the hologram. Seems like a win-win. And then I'm going to upgrade the boulder. McDougan, thanks for the Prime sub and 8 months of support. Crush the bugs with a rock. Squish. Oh, I love that. They don't all get hit at the same time. I love that. Then they all die. More glaciers. Okay, we get mega money here. Crack that bad boy open. Lose the spoils map. Get the Book of 5. Garbage. I think I max events, right? Because I have to find Mr. Balls. We have to find Mr. Balls. This is very important. Some cheese. Where is he? Where is he? Splort. I've definitely fought the Flail Knight right before the boss, so I'm sure he can appear late. I'm sure of it. Barrel Cold Snap. Squish. Oh yes, the sound. Yes. Yes. Exactly what we wanted. Boulder goes burr. Literally. Literally goes burr. Now what? Kill this one. Pick one. Okay. Get him again. Squish. Okay, I don't need cool-headed here. Go this way? Seems right. Let's upgrade Abundance for fun. I think it's not going to be that good most of the time, but let's give it a chance. What do you got? Oh, those are good, except for Feral. I'm taking Feral, aren't I? I am. Because we get Refract back into our hand right away. Also, I should have played Subroutine first, but who cares? Two rolling boulders is two separate rocks. Good question. Two differently animated rocks with different counters. Barrel Refract is too strong, man. Way too strong. I will take another hologram. And it's not him. Oh well. We tried. Don't play any cards. Okay, great. Barf. Okay, that time the upgrade actually mattered. Rock. GG. You know it. One more hologram. And one more upgraded hologram. Glass animation is from the last patch, but yeah, it is relatively new. Albert, welcome. I'm going to save the Vambrace. That's right, there's no quest you can get in Act 3. That's correct. So we've missed our chance to get a third quest. And that's okay. Play Glacier there. What does Baker do when they're happy? Abundance. Delicious. I guess with Snekawai, the frantic escapes are never going to actually increase in cost, huh? Interesting. But they start out expensive, so, Or do they? Don't mind me, just echo forming the runaway. Rock. Bonk. Alright, our very powerful Snecko deck crushes our way through there. We get a freaking Meteor Strike, which with Snekawai I'm definitely going to click on. That channels 3 Plasma Orbs, which give energy. And what do we get from tanks? Warhammer Meat Cleaver Ironclad, huh? Interesting. How is the meat cleaver looking? Meat cleaver seems very strong, right? We can cook 3 times. Meat cleaver did get nerfed, therefore I should try it out, right? We also have a really good path available here. We can go to 2 shops with all our money. And then 3 rest sites. That seems quite strong. And yeah, we could maybe get tent. We have 2 chances at tent, which is also pretty good. Let him cook. Chat, we need to cook. The nerf is, yeah, it's 5 max health now instead of, it used to be 9. 9 was a lot of max health. Meteor Strike Ice Lance combo. At the end of your turn. Only 8. You have subroutine. Not enough damage, huh? Not quite. That's right, we full block anyway. Uproar? Uproar with cooking? Wait, uproar. Actually uproar. Because I'm going to remove all the strikes. Oh. And a defend. I love bridges. I love bridges. Do I love bread? Probably not. No, wrong. There we go. Don't love any of these relics, not even kunai that much. I guess kunai is kind of good. Let's take a kunai. Not taking bread. Bread is for suckers. What about Corrupted Meteor Strike? That is also for suckers. Transform a strike. Is Regent Pillars dead now? It's not dead. It's a little bit worse. It's actually easier to get into. So it's actually easier to take the first copy of Pillars. So it's actually better early game, which means you're more likely to take it, which means you're more likely to end up with more copies of it. I don't think it's dead at all. Why is hologram upgrade so good? It's not just 2 more block. Easy to miss. The important part is the loss of this keyword here. Exhaust into not exhaust. So you're making the card from one-time use into multiple use. That's the reason we upgrade hologram. And the really big reason we do that with Snekawai is that you can hologram if both are upgraded. You can once you get, if you roll 2 0-cost holograms, you just have an infinite loop of hologram, which is very nice. Please make a card that makes more energy. Gold-plated cables are nice. Orrery could be okay, but I can't Orrery and remove. I can anchor and remove. We did not get tent, but that's alright. Don't think we care. It's not like I need to rest. Keep removing cards. He removes with cook. Good rule of thumb is that each successive remove is more valuable than the last. That's why the price goes up at the shop. So if I'm getting a lot of removes, then those extra 2 are even better. Oh, nice war paint. Double glacier upgrade. Imagine. Imagine the power. Should probably remove Clumsy at some point. Holy. The almighty defrag. And even if you don't have zero-cost holograms or unlimited energy, just being able to do this is quite valuable, where you just hologram, 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 hologram. It's like a X-cost block card, except you get to choose when to stop getting the energy, which is very nice. Unai's going pretty hard. That's a good sign. Hits Synthesis, which makes subroutine free. Seems good. The rest of this turn does not seem that good, but maybe I'll colorless potion here. Perfect. It's 1248. Perfect. The mid. Amidst us. Bonk. Strike Dummy makes Meteor Strike do more damage. The power. Any reason I haven't put out a Necrobinder card tier list? I think I'm bad at Necro. I don't have any confidence in my card rankings on that character. Remove exhaust from a abundance? Wait a second. Wait a second. Holy, wait a second. That's actually kind of cool. Build your own creative AI, I guess. Seems good. The power. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Again. Yes. Wow. Instantly. Whoa. Instantly creative AI Echo Form. That card's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. We like that. Into more Echo Forms. Oh my god. He's gone mad with power. And science. He's gone mad with science. More energy, please. Just keep playing Ice Lance. Block for a bajillion. I block for 110. Send it. Oh, yes. Then double Storm. Then double Subroutine. Who needs this garbage? Not me. Oh, the Whetstone. This is the best Whetstone and Warpaint I've ever seen in one run. Yeah, that is the best combo of Whetstone Warpaint I've ever seen. Glorious. Double Glacier on the Warpaint. Meteor Strike Ice Lance. on the whetstone. Incredible. Power of meat cleaving, I guess. Oh yeah, we can cook away our curse too. Right, we don't need decay. Decay sucks. Get rid of cold snap, it also sucks. Alright, first boss. This fool. Kill it on turn 1. Kill it on turn 1. Rock. Yeah, with Cleaver Nerf, we have, 12 less max health in this position, which is irrelevant. It's just irrelevant. Okay, we can abundance first here. Guess I'll bulk. Hollow, hollow, then hollow abundance. Make a loot plus here. Blocking. Dead. Abundate. More. Some damage in there, might as well, right? Cupa free power. Free bulk up. Sure. Small. Perfect. More. Also win. Win the fight. GG. Okay, I think, at least on Defect, we're showing that this card is pretty dang strong. If you can use it more than one time. Oh, yes, of course, Tom. Good catch. Yes, the script is definitely something I didn't reboot. There we go. Thank you. That caught me because I actually lost power twice. I fixed it the first time, but then I forgot to the second time. Nice that you don't attack for so much on turn 1. We're going to uproar here. Synthesis, not bad. Orbs. Orbs-tacular. Glacier anyway, perfect. So I'm just going to keep hologramming that card and doing that again, right? We could also hologram Meteor Strike here. But what if I just keep getting more copies of Creative AI? What if I just do that instead? Have you considered? What if? This is pretty good. There's the Ice Lance. It would have to be in there somewhere. Orbs. The withers are getting stronger. But so am I. There's the storm. And another abundance. Perfect. Maximum orb capacity has been reached. Holy. More. More. We have a lot of withers, though. We do. We sure have a lot of withers. $36. Okay, yeah, we're fine, right? We just win next turn. This run was silly. G freaking G. That's a lot of powers. Absolutely monstrous. Beep. Boop. You're wrecked. GG. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, the power of the Snecko is, of course, excellent. I still think the same problems are true of Dowsing Rod, though, which is that you don't generally want to be taking a downside up front in your run, but sometimes, just sometimes, it can work out okay. I would try it again. Maybe I will try it again. Yeah, do we just force another one? I think we do. Is unlimited power potions good? Kind of. I want to try Dowsing Rod Clad. Do I think Abundance is a good clone target? On Defect or on if you have Game Piece, yes. Do I see devs adding Dead Branch into the game? I don't. How's it going, Muzzin Star? Tips for Silent against Dorito. Number 1, take Dash if you see it. Dash is a great way to get a lot of block in that fight. Any kind of weaken is really good. Malaise especially, but also Leg Sweep or Sucker Punch can help a lot. Powers that improve your block output. Footwork works quite well. Orichalcum helps a ton. Big poison cards are good damage, yeah. So like Bouncing Flask and Snakebite are still worth playing in that fight because of how much damage they do relative to how many skills they are. And how's it going, Max Damon? Again, the orbs got new animations the patch before this one. So there were new orb animations, but it's one patch ago. Big poison propaganda. All right, yeah, next up we're going to run Clad Dowsing Rod. I want to see how that plays. Before that happens, Twitch chat, I am going to take a break here, refill the legs, stretch the water. I'll be back in a bit for one more run. BRB. Alright, chat, we are back. So I said I wanted to try Dowsing Rod on Ironclad. The reason I want to try this is that Ironclad seems to me pretty well positioned to take it for two reasons. One, he can survive the early game better with a crappy card. And two, he's got a lot of really expensive powers. You know, we can generate Demon Form, Barricade, Unmovable, Pyre, Juggernaut, Dark Embrace, and a bunch of normal stuff, too. But these rare powers especially are, like, super expensive, super strong. So I'm hoping that generating them is going to be really powerful. It also is a card that says Exhaust on it. So there's potential Exhaust synergy for Clad. It only took one seed this time. So it's the run. And yeah, we're going to click on the Dowsing Rod. We do have a very convenient path for activating the rod. I don't know if this is a smart move, but we can do this path. And we'll activate it here. And then we have 2 bonus events that I have to go to. Is there a more reasonable path with 5 events? No? No, there's not. Okay. Well, I mean, sort of. I could activate it here. I like having it active before the second elite, though. Let's just do it. I don't know that this is a good idea, but I'm going to try it. Let's just see what happens. We're trying things out today. Not assuming that we understand perfectly how good or bad the thing will be. Just trying to give it a best shot and seeing what happens. Ow. Currently, we're getting our butt kicked by the Sea Punk, is what happens. Ow. That's a lot of minus health. Not great. I'll take an Iron Wave as our first card. That's a good Underdogs card. Yeah, how bad was that? 18 damage and then healed for 6. So minus 12 from Sea Punk alone. This fight is only slightly better. If I do 11, you go to 17. Ugh. I think I hit this one then. That seems fine. Although they both attack now, right? But if I Iron Wave, Defend, Strike, we don't take very much. No need to Speed Potion here. Two. Ugh. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Take another 2. Having a tough time here. To be expected, again, with the curse in the starting deck. Okay, Breakthrough versus Anger. I think I need the Breakthrough so we can solve Gardener Eels if they're the first elite. Also, we're barely going to have any deck for the Waterfall Giant. This is kind of scary. Upgrade 2 at random is going to help a ton, though. Anything that's upgraded is super helpful here. What do you got? Breakthrough Plus and Strike Plus. Perfect. Maybe not the best 2. Best 2 is probably Bash and Breakthrough or Iron Wave Breakthrough. Or Bash Iron Wave, but that's dang good enough. Ow. The beating from the easy pool combats continues, health trending downward. Ironclad, who's taken a good, quote-unquote, Neow bonus, could have nearly full health by now. Just saying. I do like Shrug, however. Bloodwall's not bad either, but I think Shrug is overall a little bit better. So we'll grab the Shrug. Okay. Event number 2. The Sunken Treasury. We could get another curse. And then definitely die before getting to spend the money, unless there's a mystery shop, but there probably won't be. So please, no more curses. Sushi. Okay, interesting. If only I had taken the greed here, we could have a gigantic feast. I'm not a big fan of this event, but this does seem like the time to cash in. So let's have some sushi. 40 gold transformer card. Transform strike. Into Hellraiser. Okay, 40 gold, add a random colorless card. We get Stratagem. 40 gold, upgrade a card. Transform another card. Okay, Transform Stratagem? Into a better colorless card? Oh, that's better. Okay, good. And we are broke. Yeah, that's a much better card. I think it's time to upgrade Bash. Frontal Lens? But I've already got a couple block cards. I don't really want the lens that much. Give me the stupid potion. And we get a boot thingy. Okay. I feel like we have at least formed the foundation of maybe a working deck here. That's nice. I reliably cap damage against this nerd? Not really. I'll play the Hellraiser then. I'll do it. I like that we have this potion in the back pocket in case anything weird were to happen. Nice Dark Shackles draw. Very good. Okay, and the Speed Potion saves a full 10. So it's definitely time to use the Speed Potion. Then we're out of here, and we'll have our dowsing on. We also get Charon's Ashes. Upon exhausting a card, deal 3 to every enemy. That's pretty cool. I am into that. What I'm not into is these attacks. They're all kind of lame. Beckles, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Yeah, Setup Strike is no good with Hellraiser. Genuinely. Pretty bad. Do not take. Abundance and a chest. How lucky. Giving us the Planisphere. That's good because we do heal 10 this act. But do I really want to go to even more event rooms on this run? Probably not. If the 5th event is a fight, that's a good question. How does that work? Unclear. Ooh. This turn's gonna hurt. Unless I have potion. I don't think I want a potion here, though. Alright, what do you got? Stone armor or aggression? I think it's gotta be aggression here. Aw. Alright, hell has been raised. We get a Pantograph healing us at the boss fight. That's definitely useful. Here's some good cards. Colossus, Cascade, or Evil Eye. Cascade is kind of fun. Let's take Cascade. Maybe Evil Eye. How's it going, Nutshell? This is one of the newly added Neow bonuses in the last beta branch patch. It gives you a quest card, and then that quest card turns into this card, which lets you generate powers and choose one of 3. What do you got? Unmovable. Yes. The blocketing. Perfect. Okay, we'd better take one to make sure we finish the fight here. Did Ashes not proc on the curse with Cascade? No, it did not, because the curse didn't actually exhaust then. It just went to the discard pile. Something that actually does exhaust is Infernal Blade, which seems kind of useful here. Give us more stuff. And Flex Potion... Probably not as good as Block Pot here. Let's discard that, get the Block Pot. What do you mean? Game, why are you like this? What do you mean? I hate bridges. Hold on. No, not that either. No, not that either. Okay, Strike is removed from the deck in my Hellraiser deck. That's fine. I hate bridges. But at least they have a sense of humor. Alright, let's see if Upgraded Abundance can carry this fight. We get... Ooh. Aggression or Cruelty. Or Inferno. Probably Aggression. Let's go Aggression. Might use the Glow Water Potion at some point in this fight, but I think we're overall pretty good. Oh, nice. Pax End is going to help a ton here. That's just a 0 cost, do a lot of damage card. Okay, let's defend Cascade for 2. Good enough. I don't need to push in here. Okay, guaranteed shrug next turn seems fine. We always live anyway. Boom. A real copy of Unmovable or a real copy of Pyre. This deck likes Unmovable quite a bit. Give me the block. And, I keep the current potions. What's up, Ouroboros? Prismatic Gem? Alchemical Coffer or Break Plus. These are all very good. Holy. Is Barricade Inspire 2? Yes, it is. Yeah, yes it is. And abundance can create it. Must take all ancient cards. Gem will not allow abundance to pull from other powers. I can tell you that already. It will not affect abundance. Break is really good. We need more damage. I'm going to go with Break here. Ancient card deck. Shop deck. How's it going, Skullba? Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well in Australia. What do you got? Always aggression every time, apparently. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Might have wanted to play one attack on that turn. All good. I don't have to take Infernal Blade back. I'm not sure I want it back now that we have Break. Is Anger any good? Not really. I'll take the attack pot over the block pot. Yeah, I'm going to skip the Infernal Blade. We can leave it behind. The freaking lava lamp. The lava lamp is no good here. Mini cannon is pretty good, though. Upgraded attacks do more damage. We don't hate that. Card remove, not too bad either. Don't think we love Calamity that much here, but maybe. He strikes okay with Hellraiser. I wouldn't call it good, but yeah, it's definitely not bad. Thoughts on Lamp? It's very bad on Ironclad. This character is designed to take damage every fight. So it's very hard to use on this character. Pretty good on Defect, Necro, and Silent, though. Rian, thank you so much for the Prime sub in 4 months. Any cards that I wish was in Spire 2 but isn't? Yeah, Heavy Blade. I miss Heavy Blade. I don't miss Frozen Eye too much. I think I will buy the mini cannon. Improve our damage output, including on Break. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Interesting. I think I might have to look at region cards. Because we have card creation galore here. Well, maybe not galore. We have card creation here. Meteor Strike. Oh, true. What about Meteor Strike? We would also like anything that makes a lot of energy, huh? Which includes me. Yes, we got it. We actually got it, chat. Meteor Strike deck. Holy. Okay, incredible. Actually incredible. Boot sequence is kind of good. Is Boost Away any good? Not really. I'll take a boot sequence. And yes, with Hellraiser, that does in fact work the way that we want it to. Which is very silly. Let's fight this elite. I want to find out how this goes. Smile. It's the wrong target, but whatever. Get him. Yes. Glorious. Babwam, as they say. Oh no. I never planned for this. We definitely want to break the Avocopter. And then just double defend? Sure. I love that we have an X-Cost card to use with the crazy amount of energy we're going to make as well. So this is going to be fun. Silly kind of fun. Let's do it. Abundance this. No. Although Havoc is kind of funny, but no. Yeah, where's the soldier stew when you need it, right? Okay, this time Juggernaut is quite good. Stampede could also play Meteor Strike. It's kind of fun. How much block do I actually do? Enough block that this is pretty good. It's unlikely that this will matter. I'm going to keep it around just in case, though. Okay, next turn I have to Cascade. Spooky. Good luck. Hey, nice. 3 defense. I'll take it. That's good enough I don't feel the need to use a potion here. Yeah, I think we're fine. Bonk. We get the Ornamental Fan, giving us block if we play 3 attacks in 1 turn. I like that. I also like another upgraded Shrug. Seems pretty good. Surely we'll get Barricades someday, right? What do you got? Dark Embrace once again, sure. Bonk. Oh, yeah, top deck the Meteor Strike into lethal. Sick. Before the Karen's Ashes could go off. How do we like Battle Trance? It's pretty decent. Not that good, though. Nah. I think we skip. Yeah, I think we actually skip these. We're going to grab another relic. Lantern is definitely good here. Dowsing Rod new. Yes. Yeah, it's brand new as of the last beta patch. And it seems kind of silly. It's a little slow to get going, a little bit tough to get started, but it's really strong. Holy. Speaking of, yeah, do you want a free Demon Form plus or a free Barricade plus? I think I actually want the Barricade plus in this situation. Finally showed up. This is net positive block. Yeah, Barricade making this fight super smooth here. You'd love to see it. Does that mean free Meteor Strike? It sure does. Oh, twice in a row. In fact, I have 14 energy. Oh my god. Cascade. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Oh, this deck is almost so perfect. We need a bit of draw and a bit of exhaust, and we're, like, really gonna have a fun time. Those ain't it, though. Now we probably upgrade Cascade. Yeah. I will attack potion now. I like pillage quite a bit. We can unmovable. No, let's Hellraiser now. We just have to draw Meteor Strike. Doesn't seem... Yeah, there we go. And we get the Cascade with 8 energy. Let's just rip it. Oh, yes. It's getting silly. Yes, I love it. Get clobbered, nerds. Holy moly. Feed is here. I don't need feed. Doesn't say feed strike, so who cares? Goodbye. Give me card draw. Hellraiser card draw. Yes. Blocking is for cowards. We want to remove the breakthrough? I think we want to remove almost every card. I'd be good with removing the top 10 cards here. And then, like, half of these cards also. So, yes. But also, do I get the chance to? Probably not. Alright, learned my lesson last time. Don't try to save the Dark Shackles. Not gonna work. With Crimson Mantle here. Send it. It's all shrugs. Cool. Means we don't get to play the Meteor Strike, but we are full blocking, so, you know. Right. Body Slam. Pretty okay in this deck. Pillage, I think, is actually ridiculous, though. We take Pillage. Pillage enables all sorts of silly stuff that hopefully we can show off. Die, Dirty Bum, Die. Thanks for 34 months. Best PBs for single character streak? I have no idea. I think Regent is 13. That's my best. Is Pillage infinite? It could be. Yeah, it could be. I guess we upgrade Hellraiser. I want it to be cheaper. Okay, Abundance. What do you got? I guess another Crimson Mantle's pretty good. Seems fine. I will break you. Alright, this only draws one card. Let's get further away. Nice. Get the unmovable down and perfectly block. Good. Okay, we're headed in the right direction here. Don't have to spend a lot of time frantically escaping. This may be a good low water turn if I meant to use this potion in this fight. I don't know. Send it. Yes, we got it. We hit the meteor strike, which gives me energy back so I can get even further away. Can we use the glow water to go infinite? Like with the actual draw of it? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Bonk. Get meteored. Nerd. Okay, Fiendfire can delete cards. That's kind of valuable. Hard to delete strikes, though. I guess I just have to remove them the old-fashioned way. Never stops drawing. It's not draw until your hand is full, though. It's draw 10. So it's got to stop at 10, surely. Yeah, it's not draw until your hand is full. I'm going to skip these. Thought it was Scrawl. Oh, yes, because Scrawl is until your hand is full, right? Music box. To make more meteor strikes. There's no way this can go wrong, right? Definitely not. Smile. Meteor deck. Okay, I'd like to remove 2 cards. I think that's very important to make this work. We have to remove the basic strikes. They have to go. They have to leave the deck. Doesn't that do nothing? I mean, look at this. That seems like something. This definitely seems like something. Deck. Nice instant. Oh, yeah, and I got a new one, right? Sweet. We can also use the music box to make more exhausts. True. Very true. Abundate. Demon. Nice. Another pillage? I'm into it. Break deck. They said I couldn't play it? The fools. The fools. They had no idea. Foolish. Okay, True Grit is kind of a thing. Probably don't get to upgrade it, though. Well, no, I do. If I'm going to shoe shops. Yeah, I'll take a True Grit here. We want ways to exhaust cards of our choosing. Can I defeat the 300 health dummy? I bet I can if I use the Glow Water Potion. Let's do it. Ooh, Hellraiser, turn 1. It's a Bundate to get double Hellraiser. That's not a thing. Don't do that. Oh, yes. Wait, I'm just killing him. I did 180 damage on turn 1 with that draw. Easy game. 2-turn kill to get the bronze scales. You pass the training. And then I can fight for another relic here. The Joss Paper. Every 5 times we exhaust a card, draw a card. Perfect. We love drawing cards. Juggling is funny as hell. I don't think we want juggling. We definitely want to remove a strike. Bread is here. We got another shop coming up, though, so I'm going to save my money for that. Mummified Hand. Another way to play Meteor Strike. Okay, hype. Upgrade this. Probably we want to upgrade Meteor Strike, too. Mostly for fun. Expectifight is here. Do I care about Expectifight? I don't think I do. Okay. I'm skipping these cards. Great. Upgrade this. Hello. Wait, Mummified Hand? Hold on. Mummy Hand will not be playing today. The Barricade will. Okay, we like that. Double break. OCV, thanks for the Prime sub and 19 months of support. Send it. Meteor Strike again. The power. The absolute power. Just dead. Speaking of just dead, you're just dead. It was Abundance Pillage. Still didn't get my Meteor Strike down. Hold? Hold? Yes! The turns, they never end. You could take a Shrug Plus, but I think less is more here. Need to upgrade one last time. Might as well upgrade Unmovable to make it cheaper. Not much reason not to do that. And this fight should be pretty easy. I might power pot here. Might. Yes. Be the power of the demon. It'll die to... Oh no, it'll die to the... Hoping it died to spikes there. That's a little annoying. It's too early, actually. I think we'll be fine, though. But I might power potion here. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Free strike. Heck. Didn't want a free stinky strike. Ooh. Seems fine, though. Take one hit. That should realistically be all of it. Oh, I see. It didn't work how that I thought that was going to work. That's all good, though. Send it. Oh no, what have I done? Do I just go infinite? That'd be bad, actually. If I accidentally am infinite right here. That'd be really bad. Okay, hold on. Get rid of this card. Okay, now I can't die. These breaks is ethereal. Let it go. Okay, great. Excellent. Okay, we have both potions for Aeon Glass. This should be very silly. All right, power pot number 1 is the barricade. Give me the barricade. Send it. We hit abundance there. Abundance makes a demon form again. Take demon form again. Don't play pillage. Okay. Now play pillage. Pillage will guarantee draw Meteor Strike. Brilliant. Almost time. Yeah, killing the enemy is a good way to deal with the Withers, and with this Meteor Strike playing all the time, that is going to be relatively likely. Okay, well, I found it. I found the Glow Water Potion hands. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Seems pretty good. Okay, let's use it. Let's delete all this garbage and then refill my hand. That's fun. Then do that again. GG. The Hellraiser Meteor Strike gets there. That was glorious. That was awesome. GG. Return to the bottom, Clad. Yeah, that's a good combo. That was fun to naturally stumble into. And indeed, the Abundance card, as expected, is very strong. The pain in the ass to get it is definitely still the case. But I think it might be good on Clad, the Dowsing Rod. For the same reason that, like, you know, Lava Rock is better on Clad, because Clad is just better positioned to wait for the benefit. We'll have to, at some point, try not getting the dowsing completed in Act 1 and try to do it, like, early Act 2 or something. But yeah, the Meteor Strike kind of stole the show here. And Break. Break and Meteor Strike really doing all the work there. Very fun run, though. But yeah, making Barricade, making Demon Form, pretty good. Pretty good. How does it compare to White Noise? It's a lot better than White Noise. It's definitely better than White Noise. Who's Dowsing Rod worst on? Probably pretty bad on Necrobinder. Regent. Probably Necro Regent. They seem like they have a really hard time getting going with that. How'd we get the Meteor Strike? It came from the Colorful Philosophers event. That's also where we got the boot sequence. We're able to look at some blue cards. Silent kind of hates it half the time. I could see that too. There's some good power hits on Silent. You can at least kind of survive the early game with the quest card more effectively. What is X bad on? The answer is usually Necro. Maybe Necro is just bad. I don't know. Let's go ahead and G-Poutlaw. My name is not based on a bay leaf or spice. No, my name specifically comes from an enemy in the 2001 computer role-playing game developed by BioWare. That is Neverwinter Nights, where the Baylor Lord is an enemy you can encounter. Kind of like a demon lord from the lower planes. Conceptually, it's based off of the Balrog from Lord of the Rings, and then D&D took the name of an Irish mythological figure, I believe, Baylor, to get the name, because Balrog was copyrighted. They don't make them like they used to. But I'd like to see a colorless card that's a payoff for having lots of curses. I'd like to have some kind of payoff for curses. Kind of miss Duvu Doll, a little bit. Balrog being, again, a Lord of the Rings thing. Several other things had to be banished from early D&D because they stole directly from Lord of the Rings, such as the renaming of hobbits into halflings. That's why they're called halflings in D&D, not hobbits. Because they were called hobbits, but nope, couldn't do that. A few other things, too. But I don't have an exhaustive list. Yeah, Darkstone Periapt is here. That's right, Darkstone Periapt still lives. They should put the Duvu Doll in the trash. That's what I want to see. Make Duvu Doll a trash relic. Some good runs, though, today. All right, chat. That is where I'm going to wind things down. for today. But we will be back next week with more of the Spire. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Fireworks, Hell's Razor. The rain's kicking up right as I'm winding down here. K-Bizzle for Shizzle, Vitamin Z, Shining Green Button, and everybody else. Thanks so much for watching. Stay cozy, my friends, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Until next time, toodaloo, and night-night.